And now, WWE presents
Card for you guys tonight. The main event of Seth Rollins taking on Finn Balor, Johnny Gargano in a backstage brawl, Asuka in a submissions count anywhere match, Undertaker makes a appearance here tonight, and much more. Stay tuned.
Extreme from the corner of Swanson and Rittner. The spirit of ECW lives on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is WWE Extreme Rules.
We start off the night with a tables match between Aleister Black and Chris Jericho. Aleister Black won a triple threat match to get here, beating Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler. And Chris Jericho, who won this championship last pay-per-view against Drew McIntyre, has found his new persona, so to speak, in WWE. He has brought his New Japan Jericho out to play here in the Universe mode. So we'll see how this plays out. Jericho versus Black.
Hooked up and drop suplex. Like you, Corey, I've had this championship match on my radar for quite some time. Byron, I agree that the champ comes into tonight with a great deal of momentum, but like you said, anything can happen. We've seen champs get upset in the past. Who's to say it can't happen again here tonight?
Agreed. I don't think anybody expected Eddie Guerrero to defeat Bruce. He is
Black able to avoid damage so quick.
The WWE Championship is on the line. Aleister Black mass.
golly. The championship is in serious jeopardy, guys. Wow, that should be the final blow.
Looks like a power bomb coming up.
Look out. The champion retains. The champion retains.
Jericho able to reverse at the last minute. Aleister Black going for his he went for his black mass, he hit it, tried to pick him up, tried to get him through a table, but Chris Jericho able to reverse and powerbomb Aleister Black through the table and thus retaining his Intercontinental Championship. So who's next for Chris Jericho? Obviously, this is a gimmick match, so Aleister Black does have a, kind of a excuse to get a rematch, but I'm going to take that out of the way. We're going to get a new challenger for Chris Jericho here at SummerSlam or in the coming weeks. Aleister Black goes to the back of the line, and we'll see where he goes from here. But for now, Chris Jericho going to SummerSlam as your Intercontinental Champion. Alright, moving on for the NXT Tag Team Championships. We have the War Raiders taking on Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush. Bobby Lashley is the current NXT North American Champion. However, I was looking for tag teams to put in this situation against the War Raiders, and I was like, why not give it to Lashley and Lio and see if they can advance in this universe mode. Remember, they are NXT. To move up on the roster, they have to either lose the titles or basically, I think that's it. They have to lose the titles, move up, so they'll get one step closer to being on Monday Night Raw. And tag teams will be making a debut one of these days. I'm not sure when. But tag teams will be making a debut on Monday Night Raw. I'm just not sure when.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Not looking good for the champ here. He comes into this championship match with a full tank of gas and ready for a fight.
Oh, man! Oh, what impact.
The challenger's taking on some offense. He's going to have to find a way to fend off the champ here.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
Only one place to go when you're stuck in the fireman's carry.
Yeah, down. And I can tell you it's not a pleasant trip.
Oh, man. Oh, what a forearm! That was dirty. Clothesline! Harsh impact.
A bad place to be for the challenger. The challenger's hopes of becoming champion appear to be in serious jeopardy right now.
Nothing good happens outside the ring. Trying.
Into the cover! And the champ kicks out.
Oh, wow. What a stomp. Good grief.
Too quick for him there.
Wizard.
The champ on the defensive now. Looks to me like he's starting to feel.
Actually enters the match as the underdog. I know it sounds odd, but it really seems like the champ is up against a headwind here.
Oh, Rush just barely got out of the way.
Look out, there he goes. Knocked right off his feet. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
He might have it.
This might be it. Oh, my. You gotta believe this one's over. Game, set, match.
Looking for all the glory here. And he got a near fall out of it.
I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one.
None of them are good.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Here he goes.
Ooh! That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Lashley just barely got out of the way.
Knee is being torn apart now. Boom! What a drop kick.
On the mark. That's out of the way.
Beautiful technique. He's making a statement here with this attack. Gotta wonder how this is gonna end, Byron.
Whatever happens, it's not going to be good. I can tell you that.
Perhaps trying to figure out the next move here.
Whatever the case, Michael.
Are you kidding me?
Nice.
Shut it down.
Ooh, he goes down hard. Yeah, he's definitely starting to fade now.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. 2, 3. Yes! Takes it!
Did anybody see this coming? Bobby Lashley just won the Tag Team Championships in NXT, also being the current NXT North American Champion. So while Lio Rush was taking care of Hansen on the outside, I believe that is Hansen, Lashley on the inside pin row for the win, and he is a two-way champion now. But what does this mean? Actually, this is a good thing for Hansen and Rowe, because that means they move up to SmackDown. And Bobby Lashley, Lio Rush, they stay down in NXT, at least for the meantime. And Bobby Lashley has to defend 2 championships now. Let's see how they do. Lio Rush getting his first ever championship in WWE, winning the NXT titles, but with the help of Bobby Lashley mostly. So Lio, though, pulled his weight a little bit, keeping one of the War Raiders on the outside distracted, while Lashley got the job done in the ring. So now we'll see Hansen and Rowe on SmackDown fighting for the championships up there. And like I said, the Tag Team Championships might debut on Raw, so you might be seeing Hansen and Rowe on Raw in the coming weeks or months. Next up, we have Lars Sullivan taking on The Undertaker in a last man standing match, where this all stemmed from Lars Sullivan attacking Undertaker's brother Kane in matches on Monday Night Raw in previous weeks. This made Undertaker come back from nowhere. He was at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, but we didn't have anything really for him until Undertaker returned and made his presence felt against Lars Sullivan. So we have this match here, 2 big men going up against each other in a last man standing match. Now obviously The Undertaker is looking for some way to get into a championship opportunity match or a championship #1 contenders match to get closer to becoming a world champion for the first time in this universe mode. And we'll see if he can get one step closer by defeating Lars here tonight, or will Lars come out of nowhere and pull off the biggest upset in his career.
Every WWE competitor is spectacular to watch, but when The Undertaker competes, it's an event.
Oh, he's got the most awe-inspiring entrance in WWE history and has the in-ring dominance to back it up. Overhand right lands. Oh, nasty impact. Nailed it.
Specifically for this WWE pay-per-view.
Watch out!
Man, what a slam. Oh, what impact. I finished calling the action here. This has been a heck of a match so far. Wouldn't you agree?
It really has, Michael. Like those on social media are apparently saying, this might just be the most exciting WWE pay-per-view of the calendar year.
Oh! Come on. Let the ref do his job.
Years later, I still get goosebumps when I watch a WWE pay-per-view. It takes me back to when I was a kid. My friends would come over to watch WrestleMania or SummerSlam.
Lights out. DDT connects.
The Undertaker looking to bury another victim. Better stay right where he is.
Massive choke slam. He might have just ended this. That is exactly what... Reverses that one. This has been a war. The steps connect.
That hurt me just watching. Oh, the Undertaker looking to bury another victim.
Harsh impact. Clobbered by the steps. That'll make you reassess some things. Around the waist. Beautiful technique. Man, let the ref do his job. Uh-oh. Going for the ride. Choke slam. But can he follow up here?
Oh my goodness! Tombstone!
Well means the beginning of the end.
7, 8.
This match ain't over yet. He's looking at it. Climbing the table.
Look out, guys!
Popped up. No way.
Yes way!
What power. Tombstone.
6, 7, 8, 9.
I don't know how much more these superstars can take, guys. You'd have...
He's done it. He's done it. He's got the victory.
So just when you thought the dead man was down and out with that slam that Lars Sullivan gave him, he comes out, fades to black, delivers a choke slam, a tombstone, and then another tombstone through the table to put down Lars Sullivan, the big man. So the Undertaker again making a claim to that world championship that he's looking forward to. Why is the Undertaker celebrating like this? But anyway, yeah, Undertaker getting closer to that championship belt. We're gonna have to see how Seth Rollins and or Finn Balor play out later to see who's gonna be the next contender in line. So that was a big man match to remember. Let's move on to Johnny Gargano and Jeff Hardy. After losing his championship at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, Johnny Gargano took out his frustrations on Jeff Hardy on an episode of Monday Night Raw. But then Jeff Hardy coming back out of nowhere, attacking Gargano during his championship rematch on Raw, costing him the belt. So now we're here, backstage brawl. Let's see how extreme this can get.
Still seems a little early.
Oh! When this guy's on, look out.
But he's got to capitalize now. It'll be hard for Gargano to come back now.
Ouch! A disrespectful shove there. This might be it.
Oh, my.
In position for a power boom. Nasty impact.
That should do it.
Jeez. Shoved right off.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Nailed it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, man.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Beautiful technique.
Jeff Hardy just barely getting out of the way.
So quick.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Jeff Hardy sees the opening.
Wow, I thought he was a goner. Ooh-wee. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, what impact.
Big splash. Oh boy, he is rolling. Uh-oh. There we go. This one's over, guys.
Becky Lynch winning a 8-women tournament to get here to face Asuka in a submissions count anywhere. Now remember, Asuka, her stipulation in her contract states that she has to defend the title in a submissions only match. We are at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, so why not up the ante and make it submissions count anywhere. Becky Lynch has the disarmer, Asuka has the Asuka lock. Who will prevail here and go on to SummerSlam as the Raw Women's Champion?
What a start to it.
Here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Aside from Saxton's commentary, this has all the makings of an epic match.
Whack. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
In line for a title opportunity. However, a lot of that, of course, depends on the outcome of this match here tonight.
So with that in mind, regardless of their personal feelings, you have to think the locker room is rooting for the champion here tonight. The last thing they want to do is... Guys, a lot of people are predicting a new champion here tonight. Even a poll on WWE.com earlier today predicted we'd have a new champ. But at the risk of being...
Corey, I have to disagree with your earlier comment. I'm with the masses on this one. I think tonight is the night we crown a new champion.
Well, either way, guys, this has been one heck of a match up to this point, and I'm just beaming from her right now.
Guys, these superstars really do appear to be in peak physical condition here tonight, which isn't surprising considering what's on the line here in this championship match.
That was impressive.
Back inside the ring now. Vertical suplex.
Nice.
Drop kick. Beautiful.
What a forearm.
It's over. She's taking no prisoners right now.
And she's a little bundle of energy right now.
And it's Asuka making a move. She better do something fast.
Whoa, impressive. You could say that again. I never thought she'd break free from that one.
Asuka turns it around.
Oh, man, what a leg drop. Got the disarmer. I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
Not so fast. She breaks it.
Yeah, but it's got to just be a matter of time before she gets picked off here.
Looking at it here. And with that...
Asuka needs a miracle. Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
This one's all but over. It's locked in.
We could see a tap out.
It's locked in. That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
Talk about a painful move.
She can't take any more of this.
Got the disarmer.
That's all she wrote, fellas.
Oh no, I don't like Asuka's chances in this one.
Paying way too much. She has to tap out.
Becky Lynch does it. She makes Asuka tap out and ends the reign of the Empress finally here at Extreme Rules, making her tap out the second time though. The first time Asuka was able to get out of the disarm her, but this time not to be. She was in there for a while. She finally taps out, ends the reign of Asuka like I said. Becky Lynch going to SummerSlam as your women's champion, and the man is back in town. We'll see where she goes from here, who is going to be her next challenger. We could make it Ronda Rousey, but that would be too predictable. And if you remember, Ronda Rousey is down in NXT, so we can't really make that match happen yet. But Becky Lynch, let's just bask in the glory of this victory with her. And she is the Raw Women's Champion moving forward. I'm looking forward to see what happens here. After The Miz won his second ever Universe Mode Money in the Bank briefcase at the last pay-per-view, Kevin Owens has something to say about that, and he petitioned to get this ladder match for the Money in the Bank briefcase because he feels that once you have been a world champion in the Universe Mode, you should not get a Money in the Bank opportunity. That should go to somebody that's up and coming or that have never been a world champion before. So he was able to get this match. It is a ladder match for the Money in the Bank briefcase. Let's see if Kevin Owens can back up all his talk and take the briefcase from The Miz.
Getting the ladder set up right in the center of the ring. A picture-perfect location.
Thunderous slam.
Now this might be it. Oh, my. He's looking at it here, guys.
Victory just a few inches away. I don't know about you guys, but this looks like quite a gamble to take at this point in the match.
I agree with you, Corey.
They can't walk after that attack to the back. Powerbomb!
The man is looking a little startled right now. I don't think he expects this to be the nail in the coffin, but it definitely isn't ideal. If he wants to be able to climb the ladder, he's really going to have to minimize the effects of this attack.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action. This is definitely where you want to be.
Oh, everybody's on the outside. This is the exact moment this superstar has been waiting for. He's a guy that can turn it on whenever he wants.
The Miz is looking to end this.
DDT!
Incredible. That's it. The Miz just ended this.
Think about it. Climbing a ladder isn't necessarily the easiest thing to do, especially after you've been beat on since the opening bell.
Opening bell or not, Saxton, you couldn't climb a step stool or change a light bulb without getting dizzy. Let's be honest here.
Impact. When this guy's on, look out.
Pump handle into the...
Oh, man, right on the back of the neck.
The Miz getting out.
Heading up the ladder now.
This could be the beginning of the end.
What impact.
Never underestimate the Miz's awe. He's not going to like this. And see.
Skull-crushing finale.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
And seen.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Strike. Oh, now.
Oh, no. No way. It's not off the top of the ladder.
No.
Big
Fingers to good use.
Shut up, Saxton.
The Miz, we didn't even get to see him enter the arena with the briefcase. Now, he has been appearing on Raw here and there, but we have never seen an entrance with him as the briefcase holder as long as he's been a Money in the Bank winner. Remember last time that he won it, he cashed in the same night on Brock Lesnar, and then this time, again, we don't see him because right away, Kevin Owens requesting this ladder match, getting the victory off of that insane superplex off the ladder to the Miz, and Kevin Owens, your new Money in the Bank champion, Money in the Bank holder, whatever you want to call it. But Kevin Owens, Paul Heyman is probably sitting at home or in the back enjoying this moment. Because remember, Kevin Owens is a Paul Heyman guy, and Paul Heyman is a Kevin Owens guy, for that matter. So this makes it a little bit more interesting because now Kevin Owens has a chance to be a first time world champion in the Universe mode, and he could do it at any point. He could do it tonight. Who knows? So that does it for this match. Let's move on to the main event. These two men have had a journey to get to this one championship match. Seth Rollins and Finn Balor both have had months of build to get to this point. Now, Finn Balor, he won a championship opportunity at WrestleMania. Then he lost in convincing fashion to Johnny Gargano at Backlash. Brought out the Demon. Finally was able to pull out the win against Johnny Gargano at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Now he is here defending it for the first time. He has been world champion before in the Universe mode. He got lucky with Jeff Hardy coming out and attacking Gargano in his first championship defense with this reign. But will he be that lucky this time, taking on Seth Rollins, who in the last two pay-per-views has taken on AJ Styles in classic matches for the opportunity to become a #1 contender for the championship. He was able to fend off AJ Styles, and like I said, classic matches, it could have gone either way, but Seth Rollins was able to overcome that, make it here, and he is looking for his second ever championship in the Universe mode. Remember, whenever I say becoming a world champion for this many times or this many days or for the first time, second time ever, I'm always talking about in the Universe mode. I'm never talking about in real life. I always have to make that clear because I don't know if you guys are going to say that I'm forgetting about all their past championship reigns. No. Every time I mention anything about the World Championship in these videos, I'm talking about in the Universe mode alone, not in real life. So hopefully this match delivers. It should be a classic one. Finn Balor Demon versus Johnny Gargano was a good one. AJ Styles Seth Rollins was a good one. So kind of, taking one person out of each of those matches, putting them together should be another classic. So another classic main event. The winner here is going to SummerSlam to main event for the WWE Championship against another opponent. We'll find that out at a later date. But for now, let's enjoy this match.
And there's the reversal from Finn Balor.
Obviously a great opportunity here for the challenger who can't afford to make any mistakes here tonight. Not when you're in the ring with a champion as dominant as this one.
Oh, what a brain buster. Oh, nasty. Challenger's starting to falter. So much on the line here in the match for him.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that. I doubt he's all that concerned at this point.
You seem more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me...
He goes for the cover. To follow up Byron's earlier point, the challenger has to remember... There's a big reversal by Seth Rollins. How good is Seth Rollins? To the back of the neck.
Game, set, match.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? And the champ kicks out.
He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight.
It's been pandemonium. Point of the elbow, nailed it. Uh-oh, look at this. Nelson applied. Dragon suplex. Oh, nasty impact.
Things are about as bad as they can.
He's on a rampage now. He's making a statement here with this attack. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
1916. Finn Balor never ceases to amaze me. Rollins can keep his emotions in check. He can figure out a way to take this. Bam!
Don't be surprised if we crown a new champ here.
Shoulders down, championship on the line. Finn Balor with an easy kick out there.
Not even close.
Drop kick. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Hooked up. 1916. Wow, what a gritty performance.
Finn Balor going high risk.
This is where Finn Balor's at home.
Coup de grace.
But he's running on fumes here.
Here's the pin tunnel on the line.
Here we go.
1, 2, and he's able to get out.
Well, Seth Rollins reaches deep and finds the will to survive. Is wearing the wounds right now of what has been an absolutely thrilling matchup. Setting up for it looks like, oh no!
There he is! Going to the top, high risk.
Finn Balor perched on top. Here it comes. Coup de grace.
Rollins fans have plenty.
Here's the pin tunnel on the line! And he got a near fall out of it.
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose.
And now Finn Balor heads up. Balor looking at the impact. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
Keep your eye on this one. This has been a war. Finn Balor, big move coming. 1916. Shoulders down, championship on the line. New champion. 3. And that does it. Finn Balor captures the win. Balor Club celebrates.
What a fight that was at the beginning. You know, Seth Rollins was giving Finn a fight, and you know what, it could have gone either way, but at the end Finn Balor kind of was, you know, in control of the match, but he just couldn't put down Seth Rollins. He couldn't put him away, and he kept delivering move after move. He put him through 2 tables, and that wasn't enough until he delivered his infamous 1916 to get the win. He doesn't pull that out often, but when he does, you can guarantee, almost guarantee, that is going to be the end of the match. And that is exactly what happened. And the end of the match signals the end of the pay-per-view tonight, or today, whenever you're watching this. Finn Balor able to retain against Seth Rollins, so he is going forward to SummerSlam as the WWE Champion. Seth Rollins loses, so he is going to have to find another way to get another title shot somewhere down the line. And Finn Balor, like I said, who is he going to face at SummerSlam? We're going to find out in the next couple weeks or so on the Universe Mode episodes on Raw. And yeah, I believe it's 4 or 5 weeks, 4 or 5 episodes until SummerSlam, so we have a bit of a time frame to find new contender for some of these people, like Chris Jericho, Asuka, and Finn Balor. I'm not gonna bring up the NXT. I'm not gonna bring up the tag team titles just yet, but I am gonna have a SmackDown match. I believe, if the rotation is correct, the Universal Championship from SmackDown is going to be defended at SummerSlam this time. So it's going to be Sami Zayn defending it against somebody from SmackDown, and then if Sami Zayn loses the belt, he's coming up to Raw, and we need some more contenders, so who knows. But until then, that's going to be it for me here tonight, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'm out.